Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Um, Thank you to everyone who's been watching, liking, subscribing to my channel, getting personal readings. If you're interested in one, the link to my website is in the description box below. Um, and I will not be doing personal readings from the 19th through the 30th of October, so just keep that in mind. So this is going to be something a little bit new. I've been getting the feeling for the last month or so that I need to start doing like elemental kind of thing. So I'm going to slowly start incorporating that. So this is going to be for my water signs. I want to start off with water because I am a Pisces sun. So this is going to be for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces advice from your angels, from your guides on just things you're needing to do right now, just whatever messages are needing to come through. So I'm using a few different decks. I'm using my Chakra deck, my Romance Angels deck, my Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and my Lenormand deck just to see what messages are here to come through. So again, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we'll see what's coming through. So first, I'm just going to move these to the side a little bit. We're going to start off with Cancer. So messages, advice again for you, Cancer. So the first card that we have is Recovery. I'm going to see if I can do that. There we go. Recovery. So with this recovery card, I feel like right now, Cancer, you're being asked to really, of course, take time to recover and heal, but I feel like because this card, it's like someone, it almost looks like a spirit guide or someone who's kind of um, saying something or like projecting his light and voice towards the woman down here, and there's a key appearing as well. So I feel like right now you're needing to realize that rest and recovery is your key, and because this is purple, it has to do with the crown chakra, and I feel like you're going to get higher understanding on the question or on the kind of struggle or thing that you've been dealing with most recently by taking time to really recover by yourself. You're going to realize the higher understanding, the reason why you've been going through a certain struggle, or the reason why you were a bit confused. You're going to kind of problem solve your way out of it, but it's going to come not through you overthinking, but you taking time to really get back to yourself and take time apart for yourself. That's something that everyone in general, but I feel like especially water signs, we can forget from time to time because we may give ourselves a lot to other people. So yeah, taking time to really recover. So the other card, the Romance Angels card that I got for your um, advice is the It Is Safe for You to Love. So it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, you know, you may be recovering from a situation that caused a lot of heartbreak or a lot of confusion because of your emotions that were involved. But I feel like with this, it is saying that it's safe for you to love. It's okay for you to still open yourself up to love going forward. But again, it's about you needing to take a little bit of time to recover and realize why you maybe you went through certain challenges, why maybe things haven't played out the way you thought they would. But it doesn't mean that love still isn't on the horizon for you, that love isn't coming for you. It is still safe for you to love. It is still safe for you to open yourself up. So especially if again you've been dealing with a certain situation that's had taken a little bit of an emotional toll, realizing that it's still safe for you to be open up, be open and close to other people from like an emotional vulnerability type of way. So for your Crystal Vision Tarot card, yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. So again, it's still safe for you to love. It's safe for you to work and build on things together. So again, whether this was something job related or something relationship related, it's still okay for you to be open up to the possibility of building something again, possibly with another person, but still it's about not closing yourself completely off just because a certain situation didn't work out the way that you wanted, or a certain situation has been causing you a lot of stress. I feel like for some of you, specifically if a situation like at work or some type of relationship has not been going well or has been causing you a lot of stress, I do feel like there will be some type of opportunity for reconciliation with this Three of Pentacles of working on things together and building forward. forward on from there. And there's a lot of purple that the people here are wearing, just like in this recovery card. And then lastly, okay, we have the woman. So when I started this and I started with the recovery, I just kept thinking of the Divine Feminine reading that I did because it was some of similar themes. So some of you who got this card, and again, she's wearing purple in this card, some of you Cancers, you know, you may be the Divine Feminine if you are a twin flame, and again, just carrying over messages of trying to get a higher understanding of why certain situations have played out the way they did, but still being open to whatever else presents itself in your path, in your life going forward. So that's what I'm getting for, you know, kind of advice from your angels, from your spirit guides for you right now for the Cancers. So I will just put these like this. Okay, so next we're going to have Scorpio. So for Scorpio, your card is impartiality. So with this impartiality, it's interesting because she, in this card, one of the cans she's holding, you can just see pain, like P-A-I-N, and then in this one you see ain't, A-I-N-T. So I feel like this is saying to you, Scorpio, you need to kind of have a balanced viewpoint on whatever it is that's you've been struggling with. You need to be able to balance everything that's going on, and sometimes that requires you to take a step back. Sometimes it requires you to make the decision on your own to see things from a different way in order for you to be able to move forward. How can you be neutral, basically? How can you look at things from a different perspective instead of getting any type of emotions or feelings or just being biased by anything involved? I also feel like with this impartiality card, you're being asked, or you're being kind of guided to kind of be a little bit open-minded. So you may have been struggling or dealing with a situation where you've been very firm in your beliefs, very firm in your viewpoint, but now I feel like you're kind of being asked to take a step back from that and look at it from the other person's point of view. Look at it from the other side, from another angle, and see if switching the perspective, like switching the angle of the can of paint to see either pain or to see the AINT, if that changes how you feel, if that changes how you view a person, a situation, and you can just understand their side of the situation. So I definitely feel like Scorpio is dealing with some type of conflict, some type of situation where maybe there's been a little bit of butting heads. And for that, I do feel like you're being asked to look at things from a different perspective. And I just need to quickly pause my video. Sorry, someone is here. Okay, sorry about that awkward pause. So the next card for Scorpio from the Romance Angels card is, okay, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some of you Scorpios, you may be dealing with a situation, especially regarding love, where you maybe feel a bit stuck, and that could be relating to the impartiality, where you're seeing your point of view, but you're needing to show compassion as you express yourself to this other person. But for love, especially, you're kind of being asked to open yourself up. Now, express your love, that could be actually saying your feelings to someone else, but it could even just be being open-hearted and warm towards another person, and that being a way to express your love, express your understanding, and express even your impartiality, again, to say that you're accepting of that person, of their point of view, but also expressing yours in a kind of calm, expressing your views and your feelings in a kind of calm and direct way. I feel like also with this express your love, some people definitely aren't wanting to make this gesture, some of you Scorpios. I feel like there's some Scorpios who may be feeling like they're wanting this other person to express their love, and that again is a part of maybe what they're waiting on or what they're not budging on in terms of viewing a certain romantic relationship. So the other card I have for you is the Sun. Okay, so happiness, understanding as well. I feel like some Scorpios are having a greater understanding of themselves. And I'm getting that some Scorpios are feeling like are dealing with someone, especially in terms of a romantic capacity, are dealing with someone who makes them feel like alive, makes them feel like passionate and happy. And that's a bit of why maybe you're not expressing your love to them, to this other person. But this person makes you feel so happy. I almost feel like they make you feel like a kid. Um, and it's something that you haven't experienced before, or to this degree you haven't experienced before. I also feel like with this Sun card, it's a little bit of like foreshadowing that if you do start opening yourself up to this other person and expressing your love, that the outcome will be positive, and that you'll not only will you feel as happy as this person makes you, but that person will also feel just as happy and fulfilled with you expressing yourself towards them. So the last card that we have is the clock, so time. So I feel like again you're being asked and you're being shown that okay, it's time to start opening up a bit. It's time to start seeing things from someone else's point of view, becoming more neutral, taking a step back and realizing that if you express your love, it won't be negative. And if you just see things from another point of view, it won't be a negative thing, it'll be a positive thing. And it's time to kind of shift your thinking, shift your viewpoint a little bit. So that's what I'm getting for Scorpio. So last we have Pisces. So the first card we have for Pisces is impatience. And I'm a Pisces sun. I feel like a lot of Pisces, or I know I am at least, can be impatient. So I feel like the guidance here is to say don't be impatient. Don't be too far, into our own minds. It's interesting because there's a lot of blue here, like air, but blue also like the oceans. I feel like this guy, he's stepping on the ladder. He's reaching out towards a dream, reaching out towards something that's not quite fully formed yet. And we're being asked to be patient. Pisces are your guidance is to, if you are impatient, it's almost like take a look at why you feel impatient. Why are you too far reaching into the what is going to happen, the what if this, what if that? What are you reaching out towards, and why are you feeling impatient? There's nothing to be impatient for. And again, this is kind of connected to a recent Divine Feminine reading I did, where it's like needing to stay in the present moment. So if you're waiting for something to come through, try not to be too impatient about it. Just try and stay in your knowing that it's going to occur. So for the romance angels, we have, okay, separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So some Pisces may be dealing with separation from a specific person you may be in a relationship with, or just someone in your life who you're experiencing separation from, and that's could be a cause of the impatience that you are experiencing right now. Like you're wanting to speed up time already, you're wanting to remove this separation already. But again, with separation comes lessons, comes understandings, comes something that you're supposed to realize and learn. You may be like thinking or like dreaming or like pining after this person a lot right now. But again, just like their little like cherubs here shooting an arrow at the people, and there's this kind of guy in the clouds looking at the man who's on the ladder. It's like this is being orchestrated, so it has to happen. Someone's supposed to be separate from you right now. So for the tarot card, we have the Five of Wands. So this separation is not making you happy, hence the impatience. You may feel a little bit like the separation, like the longer it goes on, you may be starting to feel a bit defensive towards that person. Like, why is it taking so long? What are they doing? A little bit on guard, but also I feel like it's a bit of your ego coming through, like, well, why aren't they here? Who do they think they are? That type of thing, because of whatever separation you're going through that's causing this impatience in your life. So the last card is, yeah, the Heart card. Separation from someone that you know you love and you really care about, maybe making you very impatient and making you on guard towards them and making you doubt things and question things and making you feel a bit like, well, why is this going on? What's happening? What can I do to make it better? So I feel like the advice is to really, again, just stay in your knowing that this is being orchestrated and that, yes, separation is occurring, but it's here to teach you something because you're needing time apart. So that is what I have for my water signs. I hope this resonated. I think I'm going to try and start doing these on a semi-regular basis for different like advice. So yeah, I will upload earth, air, and fire. But yeah, here's water signs, and I will see you in my next video.